Guess what really drives Eiffel Tower replicas in China? In 2007, a full-scale replica of the iconic Eiffel Tower was built in a theme park in Shenzhen, China. This impressive structure stands at about one-third the height of the original tower in Paris. The Shenzhen replica was created to attract tourists and locals alike, showcasing a blend of French culture and Chinese enthusiasm for iconic landmarks. In fact, China has embraced many global symbols, but this Eiffel Tower stands out as a testament to the country's bold ambition in creating entertainment spaces that capture the spirit of international travel. Visitors can snap photos, enjoy French cuisine, and even get a glimpse of beautiful gardens surrounding the structure. So, what's behind the fascination with replicating world-famous landmarks in China? It's not just about tourism. It's a way to connect cultures and celebrate global heritage right in the heart of China. Surprising insect puppetry by parasitic fungi. Ophiocordyceps unilateralis is a fascinating species of parasite that takes control of ants in an eerie yet captivating manner. Once this fungus infects its ant host, it spreads its spores throughout the ant's body, hijacking its central nervous system. This manipulation is so precise that the fungus can make the ant climb high into the trees, where conditions are perfect for spore release. After reaching the ideal spot, the ant succumbs to the infection, and the fungus bursts forth from its body, releasing spores that can infect other unsuspecting ants below. This incredible life cycle demonstrates nature's remarkable ability to adapt and develop complex strategies for survival. The relationship between the fungus and its insect host is a prime example of how interconnected life forms can influence each other's destinies in unexpected ways. It may seem like something out of a science fiction movie, but this phenomenon is a real part of our natural world, showcasing the creativity of evolution. What other secrets do fungi hold? Turns out the truth is that why are all Venice gondolas black and not colorful? It's a fascinating story rooted in the history of the city. Picture the enchanting canals of Venice, where sleek gondolas glide gracefully along the water. In the 16th century, authorities decided to impose a visual rule that required these iconic boats to be painted black. The motivation behind this decision was to foster elegance while squashing any competition among gondoliers flaunting brightly colored vessels. This choice aimed to create harmony on the canals, where flashy colors became a distraction, as each gondolier sought to outshine the others. The rule effectively allowed everyone, regardless of their wealth, to enjoy the beauty of Venice's waterways without the chaos of vibrant hues. However, there's an interesting twist. Gondolas belonging to high-ranking officials are permitted to showcase bright colors and intricate decorations. So when you wander through Venice and admire those shiny black gondolas, remember this historical significance and the desire for equality that shaped this charming tradition. Here's something incredible about ancient toothpaste. Ancient civilizations had some of the strangest ideas when it came to dental care. Instead of the minty, fresh paste we use today, they relied on abrasive materials like crushed bones, oyster shells, and even ashes to scrub their teeth clean. While these rough ingredients effectively remove food particles and plaque, they probably did not do much for breath freshening. Can you imagine how that must have felt? Picture someone using gritty toothpaste made from charred remains or crushed sea creatures. Unlike the smooth, sweet flavors we enjoy now, these early toothpaste alternatives likely left a lot to be desired in terms of taste and smell. Thankfully, modern science has led us to develop gentle and effective dental products that not only clean, but also leave our breath fresh and pleasant. How far have we come in the quest for a bright smile? This might surprise you. You might be surprised by Texas's toe-focused beauty contest. In the 1930s, the small town of Hondo, Texas, sparked a unique trend with its unconventional beauty contest, which exclusively celebrated women's feet. During this quirky event, contestants showcased their meticulously groomed toes while keeping their faces hidden, shifting the focus from traditional beauty standards. Judges examined the feet with precision, considering aspects like shape, grooming, and elegance, making their evaluations based on what often goes unnoticed. This fascinating contest not only drew the attention of local residents, but also intrigued curious travelers who found the concept refreshingly different. Was the toe competition a reflection of evolving beauty standards during that era? As society today emphasizes a more holistic view of beauty, this contest reminds us that femininity and self-expression can take countless forms. What might change if we embraced more unconventional ideals of beauty, allowing individuals to celebrate diverse features that often go overlooked? This toe-centric celebration invites us to think differently about what beauty means in our world. Prepare to be amazed by Queen Elizabeth II's unique passport status. It might surprise you to learn that the Queen does not need a passport to travel. Why? All British passports are issued in her name, which means she is technically the authority that grants permission for people to travel abroad. This fascinating fact highlights the incredible role of the monarchy in the United Kingdom. While common citizens must show a passport at borders, Queen Elizabeth can cross them without one. Passports are officially documents that confirm one's identity and citizenship, so it's quite unique that the head of state doesn't follow this rule. Instead, her royal status alone is enough for her to roam the world freely. Isn't it interesting to think about how many other unusual privileges come with such a historic position? Can you imagine traveling without needing a passport yourself? Have you ever wondered why you won't believe how birds use balloons to flirt? Male frigate birds take courtship to sky-high levels during mating season, utilizing their impressive gular pouches as eye-catching balloons. These giant red throat sacs can inflate to the size of a football, transforming the males into floating heart-shaped beacons against the blue sky. As they gather on remote island breeding grounds, they engage in a dazzling display of flair. Flapping their wings, shaking their heads, and emitting drumming calls, they create a captivating spectacle aimed at attracting females. The females soar overhead, scrutinizing the flocks for the most vibrant and symmetrical throat pouches that pulsate in rhythm. The brighter and more prominent the balloon-like display, the greater the likelihood of mating success. This competition not only fuels one of the most dramatic mating rituals in the animal kingdom, but also highlights the importance of visual signals in evolutionary success. Researchers have established a direct link between the size of a frigate bird's pouch and its mating outcomes, making this flamboyant courtship strategy a remarkable example of nature's creativity and adaptability. Have you heard of the incredible Course de Café challenge? This unique competition has been thrilling spectators in Paris since 1914. Imagine skilled waiters racing through the streets while skillfully balancing trays piled high with coffee, water, and delicious croissants. The challenge covers a bustling 2-kilometer route, testing not just speed but also extraordinary balance and agility. Participants train hard to master this craft, showcasing their ability to navigate through crowds without spilling a drop. The current record for this impressive feat is a jaw-dropping 13 minutes, and it brings out the best of Parisian flair and finesse. It's not just a race, it's a celebration of the art of serving, embodying the city's rich café culture. Many locals and tourists alike gather to cheer on their favorite waiters, turning this event into a lively spectacle. So if you ever find yourself in Paris, don't miss the chance to witness this fascinating event. Why do you think this traditional competition has lasted for over a century? Did you know durian is the king of fruits? This unique title isn't just a nickname, it's a reflection of the fruit's cultural significance in Southeast Asia. Today, many people adore durian for its rich flavor and creamy texture, but its strong smell often leaves newcomers surprised or even a bit repulsed. Often described as having a scent reminiscent of rotten onions or gym socks, durian's aroma can fill a room. In fact, some hotels and public transport systems in countries like Thailand and Malaysia ban the fruit due to its potent odor. However, among locals, it's celebrated as a delicacy, enjoyed in desserts, shakes, and even savory dishes. Durians are packed with nutrients, including vitamins, potassium, and healthy fats, making them a nutritious choice. So while the smell might be a hurdle for some, for many, it's a heavenly reward worth embracing. If you ever travel to Southeast Asia, will you take the chance to try this famed fruit? Have you ever wondered why we still use QWERTY? The QWERTY keyboard layout, created in the 19th century, was a clever solution to a pesky problem: typewriter jams. Back then, when typists typed too quickly, the letters on the keyboard would clash, causing the typewriter to malfunction. To avoid this, the designer Christopher Latham Scholes deliberately spaced out commonly used letter pairs, ensuring smoother operation. Even though modern computers and keyboards don't have this issue, the QWERTY layout has stuck around. It's fascinating to think that a design meant to fix a mechanical problem is still our go-to choice today. Many have created alternative keyboard layouts, like Dvorak, which some argue are more efficient. But QWERTY's widespread use and the familiarity it offers have made it hard to replace. So next time you sit down to type, remember that you're using a piece of history. Believe it or not, a garbage bag costs $1,700. In an unexpected twist, Len Chiaga, the creative director behind a trendy fashion brand, has introduced what he claims is the world's most expensive garbage bag in his Fall-Winter 2022-2023 collection. This unique item, designed to look chic and sophisticated, challenges our traditional views of fashion and utility. It's crafted from high-quality materials, offering style alongside practicality. Imagine walking into a room with a bag that turns heads but also serves a purpose: getting rid of waste. Priced at $1,500, this luxury accessory invites consumers to consider not just style, but also the message they send through their purchases. While some might scoff at the idea of spending so much on something typically seen as disposable, Chiaga argues that it's about redefining everyday objects. Is this the future of fashion, where even our trash can be a statement piece? Did you know Raphael Lemkin invented the term genocide? This remarkable Polish-Jewish lawyer introduced the term in 1943 to describe the systematic extermination of a specific group of people. Lemkin was deeply motivated by the disturbing events of World War II, which included the horrific treatment and mass killing of Jews and others. He wanted to ensure that such atrocities would never be overlooked again, so he sought a word that could capture the full horror of these acts. Before this, there was no single word that encompassed the calculated cruelty aimed at entire communities based solely on their identity. Lemkin's passion for justice and human rights led him to advocate for international laws aimed at preventing future genocides. Today, his efforts have had a lasting impact on how we discuss and combat such atrocities, reminding us that we must always strive to protect human dignity. Lemkin's legacy has sparked continued dialogue around the importance of recognizing and addressing injustices. How can we ensure history never repeats itself? Did you know that Doritos created a terrifying game? In 2008, Doritos launched Hotel 626, an innovative online horror game that could only be played from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. This unique time restriction added an eerie twist to the experience, making it feel more daring and intense. Players encountered unsettling elements throughout their journey, including unsettling phone calls to their actual phones, adding a chilling layer of realism. Hotel 626 was not just a game. It was a bold marketing experiment that blended gaming, advertising, and psychological thrills to engage players in a whole new way. As players navigated through the creepy hotel, they encountered various spooky challenges that tested their nerve and bravery, turning an ordinary snack promotion into a thrilling adventure. This creative strategy not only grabbed attention, but also sparked conversations and shared experiences online. Can you imagine receiving a creepy call while you're deep into a game? Have you heard how smart ravens really are? These remarkable birds, members of the corvid family, are famous for their intelligence and adaptability. In captivity, ravens can mimic human speech, demonstrating their ability to learn and reproduce the words and sounds they encounter daily. This vocal mimicry not only highlights their cognitive prowess, but also reveals the depth of their communication skills. In the wild, ravens engage in complex social interactions, solving problems collaboratively and communicating with each other in sophisticated ways. Their vocalizations include a variety of calls and sounds, each with specific meanings, allowing them to convey information about food sources, dangers, or social relationships. This impressive communicative ability challenges our understanding of avian intelligence, showing that these creatures are not just simple birds, but highly skilled and adaptable beings capable of profound interactions. What if I told you a jiffy is a real measurement? It might surprise you to learn that the term jiffy isn't just a playful way of saying something will happen quickly. It is, in fact, a scientifically recognized unit of time. A jiffy is defined as the duration it takes light to travel 1 centimeter in a vacuum, which equals approximately 33.356 picoseconds, or 1/1,000,000th of a second. That's staggeringly fast. In everyday conversation, the word implies a brief moment, but in scientific context, it signifies a precise measurement that illustrates the incredible speed of light. This connection between casual language and rigorous science shows how intertwined our lives really are with the underlying principles of physics. The next time someone mentions they'll be ready in a jiffy, you can smile at the knowledge that their promise of quickness is backed by a fantastical concept of speed. Understanding such quirky terms reveals the fascinating overlap between slang and scientific terminology, reinforcing our appreciation for both language and the universe. What if I told you Lysenko changed the course of history? Trofim Lysenko, a renowned Soviet scientist, pushed aside established genetics in favor of his own unproven theories, claiming that environmental factors could directly affect inherited traits. He believed that crops could be improved through specific agricultural practices without any understanding of genetic principles. The Soviet Union embraced Lysenko's ideas, which led to disastrous farming policies and resulted in severe food shortages. These misguided practices contributed to catastrophic famines, claiming millions of lives across the country. Similarly, China, under Mao Zedong, adopted Lysenkoism during the Great Leap Forward, leading to widespread starvation and suffering. The consequences of disregarding scientific evidence in favor of flawed theories not only changed agricultural practices, but also had a long-lasting impact on the lives of millions. So how did the allure of a simpler explanation sway an entire nation? Believe it or not, pin caps can cause choking hazards. Every year, around 100 people in the United States face serious health risks from choking on pin caps. That's why Biore, the well-known pen manufacturer, took action by designing their famous hold caps with a unique feature: a small hole that allows airflow if accidentally swallowed. This clever design helps prevent suffocation in such emergencies, showing how companies can prioritize safety while keeping products stylish. It's surprising to think that something as simple as a pin cap could lead to such risks. By understanding these dangers and implementing safety features, manufacturers like BIC are making a difference in protecting consumers. So next time you grab a pen, remember that even tiny details, like a hole in a cap, can have a big impact on safety. Why not check your pens for these safety features? Did you know cleaner fish offer spa services to others? These fascinating little creatures, like the cleaner goby, play a crucial role in the ocean's ecosystem by engaging in a mutualistic relationship with other fish. You might see a shoal of fish lining up for a treatment as the cleaner gobies get to work. By nibbling away at parasites and dead tissue on their clients' bodies, these tiny specialists not only keep their customers healthy, but also enjoy a meal. This relationship is a win-win. The cleaner fish gain food while the larger fish benefit from a thorough cleanup that promotes better health. Without this vital service, many fish would struggle with infections and diseases caused by parasites. So next time you think about fish, picture a bustling underwater spa where cleaner fish are the dedicated therapists. Isn't nature's teamwork amazing? Is it really true that sunflowers are inflorescences? Yes, they are. The structure we admire as a sunflower is actually called a capitulum. This fascinating term refers to an inflorescence, which is a cluster of many individual flowers gathered together in a large rounded head. In a sunflower, each small flower, known as a floret, has its own unique reproductive structures, which allow for the process of pollination to happen more efficiently. This clever design helps sunflowers attract bees and other pollinators, increasing their chances of reproduction. When you see a sunflower standing tall and bright in a field, remember that what looks like one big flower is actually a flowering community, working together to thrive. Each floret plays an important role in making the sunflower an iconic symbol of warmth and brightness. Isn't it amazing how nature creates such intricate beauty through teamwork? Why do humans have invisible stripes on their skin? These mysterious markings are called Blaschko's lines, and they're a fascinating part of our biology. Imagine the skin having patterns that are not visible to us, but play a role in how our cells develop. Blaschko's lines are thought to represent the paths that skin cells take when they form during our early development in the womb. While we can't see these lines easily, they run in specific patterns across our bodies, kind of like an invisible map. These patterns can sometimes reveal themselves during certain skin conditions, like when a person has a rash or a birthmark that aligns with these lines. It's a reminder of how complex our bodies are, even in ways we cannot see. Understanding these lines helps scientists learn more about skin conditions and how various factors can influence cell growth. So the next time you look at your skin, consider the hidden patterns beneath the surface that tell a different story about who you are. Did you know that familiar shows can relax your brain? Engaging with reruns of favorite TV shows, rereading beloved books, or listening to familiar music creates a cozy mental space for our minds. This is because familiar content doesn't require as much mental energy compared to new experiences. When we dive into these comforting materials, our brains can take a much-needed break, allowing us to recharge. This mental reset is incredibly useful, especially during times of stress when we might feel overwhelmed or lacking motivation. By indulging in what we already love, we grant ourselves a chance to escape the chaos of daily life, promote relaxation, and boost our mood. The next time you're feeling swamped, consider enjoying some comforting reruns or favorite songs. It's more than just entertainment. It's a way to support your mental well-being. Did you know that Triceratops had a social life? Fossil evidence suggests these fascinating dinosaurs lived in herds, much like some animals today. Their impressive frills and distinctive horns weren't just for show. They played a crucial role in social interactions and helped individual Triceratops recognize each other. Imagine a bustling group of these giant herbivores roaming the lush landscapes of the late Cretaceous period, using their striking features to communicate and bond. The combination of their formidable horns and protective frills made Triceratops one of the most unique herbivores of its time, allowing them to deter predators and navigate their world effectively. Living in herds provided safety in numbers and likely fostered social behaviors, similar to what we observe in modern-day animals. So, next time you think of Triceratops, remember that these dinosaurs were not just solitary giants, but part of a dynamic community. Did you know that male horses have extra teeth? Male horses, also known as stallions, usually have a total of 40 teeth, while females or mares typically have only 36. This interesting dental difference comes from the fact that males develop canine teeth, which females rarely do. Canine teeth are the sharp, pointed ones that can give stallions a slightly more aggressive look. These extra teeth aren't just for show, they play a role in their behavior, especially during mating season when competition among stallions can be fierce. This feature is one of the many ways we can tell male and female horses apart, alongside other physical traits like size and body shape. Next time you see a horse, take a closer look at their mouth. Those few extra teeth could be telling you a lot about their gender. Hard to believe, but here's what actually happens at the Kawarau Bridge. The Kawarau Gorge Suspension Bridge in New Zealand isn't just a bridge, it's the mecca for thrill seekers. This incredible structure, soaring 43 meters above the stunning Kawarau River, is famous for being the world's first commercial bungee jumping site, which opened its doors to adrenaline junkies in 1988. Picture standing on the edge, heart pounding, peering down at the cascading water while surrounded by postcard-perfect landscapes. As jumpers take the exhilarating leap, they experience a rush of excitement that few other activities can match. The bridge also plays a dual role by linking to the scenic Queenstown Trail, beloved by hikers and bikers alike. While strolling or cycling along this trail, visitors can soak in mesmerizing views of the gorge and the river, creating an unforgettable experience that perfectly blends nature with thrills. Whether you're daring enough to take the plunge or prefer to revel in the breathtaking surroundings, the Kawarau Bridge stands as a must-visit destination that encapsulates the adventurous spirit of New Zealand. How will you choose to explore this iconic site? Ever wondered if we really have free will? The ongoing debate in philosophical theology tackles the complex question of whether God predetermines our actions, often referred to as theological determinism, or if we truly have the power to choose. This discussion digs deep into what it means to be responsible for our actions. Imagine living in a world where every decision is already laid out by divine preordination. How would that change our understanding of right and wrong? If our choices are fixed, can we still be held accountable for them? Or would that simply fall to a higher power? On the flip side, the idea of free will suggests we have the autonomy to shape our destinies, making us the architects of our lives. This philosophical tug-of-war not only influences religion, but also impacts ethics, law, and our everyday relationships. So in a universe guided by a creator, where do we stand in the driver's seat of our lives? Ever thought about why some people feel betrayed? Capgras delusion is a fascinating psychological condition where individuals believe that their loved ones have been replaced by identical imposters. Imagine looking at your mom or partner and feeling deep down that they are not the real person you know, but rather a clever doppelganger. This strange belief intertwines paranoia and a hint of science fiction, making reality feel distorted and unsettling. Research suggests that Capgras delusion often arises in people with brain injuries or certain psychiatric disorders, which can disrupt how they recognize familiar faces. The mind plays tricks, leading them to question the authenticity of the people closest to them. This condition not only affects those who suffer from it, but also creates distress for family members who feel helpless watching their loved ones struggle with this perplexing perception. How can we better understand this delusion and help those affected? Guess what really drives dental and joint implants? Titanium is the superstar of medical materials. This remarkable metal is not only lightweight and incredibly strong, but possesses a unique ability to fuse with bone. This quality makes it the go-to choice for implants in both dentistry and orthopedics. Imagine a material that can seamlessly integrate with your body. That's titanium for you. Its biocompatibility surprises many people who might think metals and our bodies don't mix well. When surgeons use titanium for implants, they're essentially giving the body a new friend that feels perfectly at home. This ability to bond with bone leads to a stronger, more durable solution for those needing joint replacements or dental fixtures. It's like finding a perfect puzzle piece that fits without any gaps. So next time you hear about titanium in a medical context, remember it's not just a metal, it's a crucial part of modern medicine. Have you ever imagined flying powered by pedals? In 1902, an inventive New Yorker named Gustav Whitehead patented a fascinating flying machine that relied on bicycle pedals and compressed air for power. While this contraption never soared through the skies, Whitehead's ambitious vision predicted a future where personal flying vehicles would be common within just a decade. His ideas opened the door to countless innovations in aviation, inspiring future inventors to experiment with human-powered flight. Although the technology of his time wasn't quite ready for liftoff, the seeds of creativity he planted eventually blossomed into modern aircraft that we see today. Can you imagine how different our world might be if Whitehead's dream had taken flight? His bold attempt reminds us how imagination often leads to groundbreaking advancements, paving the way for the incredible flying machines we rely on now. Ready for a giant camera surprise? In 1900, the Mammoth camera took the title of the largest camera in the world, weighing an astonishing 1,411 pounds and measuring over 13 feet tall. This colossal piece of equipment was specifically designed to capture entire trains in one photograph, an impressive feat for its time. Imagine needing a team of 15 people just to operate this gigantic machine. Photographers had to work in coordination, carefully manipulating the camera while managing the massive film plates it used. The Mammoth camera represented a blend of ingenuity and creativity, pushing the boundaries of photography and showcasing the technology of the early 20th century. It was a game changer, allowing for breathtaking images that vividly displayed the era's engineering marvels. While today we can snap pictures on our phones without a second thought, back then, capturing a train required meticulous planning and a hefty dose of teamwork. Isn't it amazing how far we've come in the world of photography? What sparked Congress's decision in the first Gulf War? The testimony of a young Kuwaiti nurse played a crucial role in shaping public opinion and influencing Congress. This nurse, named Naira, claimed she witnessed horrific atrocities committed by Iraqi soldiers against Kuwaiti infants in a hospital. Her emotional accounts depicted shocking scenes, including soldiers removing babies from incubators, which stirred outrage and sympathy among the American public. Her testimony was presented during a public hearing organized by the Congressional Human Rights Caucus in 1990, and it quickly made headlines, creating a powerful narrative of the conflict. This dramatic story fueled calls for intervention and helped Congress decide to authorize military action against Iraq. However, later investigations revealed that her claims were exaggerated or fabricated, raising ethical questions about the impact of such testimonies on political decisions. This case showcases how powerful narratives can sway government actions and public sentiment, even when the truth is more complex than it appears. Why do stories like this influence history so much? Did you know about the longest beach in Brazil? Praia do Cassino. Beach is an amazing natural wonder that stretches an astonishing 152 miles. Located along the beautiful coastline of Brazil, this beach is not just a place for sunbathing. It's a paradise for beach lovers and adventure seekers alike. Imagine walking along the soft, warm sand for hours without running out of beach. The scenery is breathtaking, with waves crashing gently against the shore, and gorgeous views that change with the sun's position. Visitors can take part in various activities, from surfing to beach volleyball, or simply relax while enjoying the sound of the ocean. This beach is also home to a rich ecosystem, with diverse wildlife that contributes to its natural beauty. Whether you're building sandcastles, searching for seashells, or watching the sunset, Praia do Cassino Beach offers a unique experience that feels like a dream. It's hard to imagine such a vast expanse of sand. What are you waiting for? Grab your towel and explore this incredible beach. Here's what really happened when Chris Pratt lived in a van. Before stardom and blockbuster hits like Guardians of the Galaxy and Jurassic World, Chris Pratt had a completely different life on the enchanting island of Maui, Hawaii. Imagine being a budding actor so determined to chase your dreams that you decide to live in a van. During those early years, Pratt embraced a simple lifestyle, working as a waiter at a local restaurant just to make ends meet. Instead of living the glamorous life we associate with Hollywood stars, he faced daily challenges while remaining hopeful about his acting career. His life took a turn when a film director spotted him, leading to the remarkable opportunities that would follow. This period in a van taught Chris resilience and hard work, reminding us that often the path to success is paved with unexpected experiences. Nowadays, when we see him on the big screen, we can appreciate the incredible journey he took, from waiting tables in Hawaii to becoming a household name. What do you think about his transformation? Is it really true that the Pink Treaty changed history? The Pink Treaty, signed in 1819 between the United States and Spain, dramatically reshaped territorial claims and navigation rights along the mighty Mississippi River. This agreement was crucial for enhancing safety and defining clear boundaries in a region marked by conflict and uncertainty. Before the treaty, both nations had overlapping claims that often led to disputes. By clarifying territory and rights, the Pink Treaty enabled smoother travel for traders and settlers, fostering economic growth. The agreement not only solidified American control over Florida, but also allowed easier access to the heart of the continent. Imagine the bustling river transport of goods and people thriving in a more peaceful environment. This pivotal moment set the stage for westward expansion and the growth of the United States as a unified nation. Would the course of history have been different without it? Is it really true that Darwin tasted exotic animals? Charles Darwin, widely celebrated as the father of evolution, had an unusual method for understanding the creatures he studied. He tasted them. As part of Cambridge's Gourmet Club, Darwin took culinary curiosity to a whole new level. His adventurous palate led him to sample a variety of exotic animals, including armadillos and owls. But why would a scientist do this? Darwin believed that by experiencing the flavors and textures of these animals, he could gain a deeper understanding of their biology and behavior. This fascinating approach highlights his hands-on attitude toward learning and the lengths he would go to gather knowledge. For Darwin, Studying nature was not just about observation. It was about immersing himself completely in the natural world. Can you imagine how different the study of biology would be if everyone adopted his unique approach? Ever thought about why some states skip vehicle inspections? It's surprising, but 10 U.S. states actually don't conduct any vehicle inspections. This means they don't check for important safety features, harmful emissions, or even the vehicle identification number, VIN, that helps track a car's history. States like Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota are among those that have chosen to forgo these inspections, which can raise concerns about road safety. Without routine checks, there's a higher risk of cars on the road that may be unsafe or polluting the environment. While proponents argue that skipping inspections saves drivers time and money, critics worry it could lead to more accidents and a rise in environmental issues. So, what's your take on this? Should all states require inspections to ensure safer roads and cleaner air? Did you know about Jefferson's surprising gift of grizzly bears? In an unexpected twist of history, Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers of the United States, received 2 grizzly bears from explorer Zebulon Pike. This remarkable gift in the early 1800s led to the bears being housed in cages at the White House, creating what many consider the first official animal crisis at the presidential residence. Imagine the scene, curious visitors marveling at the bears, while Jefferson, an avid naturalist, saw them as a fascinating addition to his collection of rare specimens. However, keeping wild animals in such a setting raised questions about animal welfare and their well-being. The bears' presence certainly sparked debates about the responsibilities of leadership and how best to treat living creatures, initiating a conversation that still resonates today. What do you think Jefferson learned from this furry experience? Here's what actually happens when you smoke in China. China has the highest number of smokers in the world, with over 350 million people lighting up regularly. This staggering figure is not just a statistic, it reflects deep-rooted cultural norms and aggressive marketing strategies that promote tobacco use. Despite global efforts to cut down on smoking, tobacco consumption in China remains alarmingly high, with smokers puffing through more than 2 trillion cigarettes each year. The Chinese government has tried to fight this trend by implementing smoking bans in public places, but the impact has been limited. Public health challenges remain significant, as persistent smoking habits contribute to serious health issues like lung cancer and heart disease. Tackling this problem is complex, requiring a combination of education, policy changes, and support for those wanting to quit. So what steps can we take to curb smoking in the world's largest smoking community? Let's uncover the truth about our world's curiosities. The exploration of intriguing questions opens up a world where every answer leads to new mysteries. Curiosities like the depths of the ocean or the vastness of space are not just topics for scientists. They invite everyone to participate in discovery. When we dive into questions such as, what lies beneath the ocean's surface? Or, how did the universe begin? We often stumble upon surprising insights that reshape our understanding. Each question can spark excitement and wonder, revealing the uncertainty and marvel of existence. Engaging with these topics encourages a sense of curiosity and a desire to learn. It serves as a reminder that there is much more to explore in our world, even in our everyday lives. So what mysteries could you uncover today? Here's something incredible about the name Jesus. The name Jesus actually traces back to the Hebrew name Joshua. This fascinating journey through languages shows how names can evolve over time. In Hebrew, it's spelled Yeshua, which means to rescue or to deliver. As it passed into Greek, the name transformed to Jesus, primarily due to the Greek alphabet not having a letter for the sh sound. Later, when Latin speakers adopted the name, it became Jesus. This evolution highlights not just a change in pronunciation, but also cultural shifts, as these languages reflect the broader historical context they arose from. It's amazing to think about how much history and meaning a simple name can hold, connecting different cultures and traditions through centuries. How has your name changed through generations? Here's a wild fact about climbing goats. These remarkable animals have an incredible ability to scale steep cliffs and navigate rocky terrains with ease. Goats are not just for grazing in the fields. They can climb up trees and rocky surfaces that many other animals wouldn't even attempt. This extraordinary skill is thanks to their unique hoof structure, which provides the perfect grip on uneven surfaces. Their hooves are split and have rough pads that act like natural climbing shoes, allowing them to balance even on narrow ledges. If you've ever seen a goat effortlessly leap from rock to rock, it's a sight to behold. Climbing is not just for fun, it helps them escape predators and access food that's out of reach for other animals. You might find them munching on leaves at the tops of trees, making them truly versatile foragers. So next time you see a goat, remember that these agile climbers are masters of the heights. How did they become such fantastic climbers? Did you know that it rained for 1 million years? Scientists believe that during the Triassic period, which took place about 250 million years ago, heavy rain fell continuously for an astonishing stretch of up to 1 million years. This intense and prolonged deluge dramatically shaped Earth's early climate and geology. The constant rainfall led to significant erosion, sculpting landscapes and changing the way ecosystems developed. With rivers swelling and landscapes being reshaped, new habitats emerged, allowing various forms of life to thrive. This phenomenon serves as one of the most extreme examples of long-term weather patterns in our planet's history, showcasing how climate can influence geological and biological changes. Imagine the vibrant ecosystems that might have flourished under such conditions. What kind of creatures lived during that time, and how did they adapt to such an extraordinary environment? Hard to believe, but sharks can fast for weeks. These incredible creatures have a fascinating ability to survive for at least 6 weeks without eating. Among them, the swell shark stands out, boasting the record for the longest fast observed in captivity, an astonishing 15 months. This remarkable feat highlights the shark's unique physiology. Sharks have a slow metabolism and can draw energy from their fat reserves when food is scarce. This adaptability allows them to thrive in environments where prey may not be readily available. Imagine being able to go months without a meal. While most animals would struggle under such conditions, sharks have evolved to endure harsh times. Whether it's in the open ocean or underwater canyons, these predators are equipped to face challenges that would overwhelm many other creatures. So, next time you think about feeding a shark, remember their unique survival skills. Do you think you could manage that kind of fast? Why is Rafflesia arnoldi the world's largest flower? This remarkable plant, native to the rainforests of Southeast Asia, astonishes everyone with its size, boasting a diameter of over 1 meter and weighing around 9 kilograms. Known as the corpse flower due to its unpleasant smell that resembles decaying flesh, Rafflesia arnoldi primarily attracts pollinators like flies, which are drawn to its scent. It doesn't have traditional roots, leaves, or stems. Instead, it lives as a parasite within its host plant, mainly the vine tetrastigma. The flower forms from a bud after a long waiting period, often taking months to bloom. Once it does, the stunning but stinky blossom lasts only about 5 to 7 days. This fascinating life cycle and unique strategy help Rafflesia arnoldia maintain its position as a highlight of biodiversity in the tropical rainforest ecosystem. It's a true testament to nature's creativity and complexity, reminding us how extraordinary the plant kingdom can be. What do you think of this incredible giant? Did you know lions sleep for 20 hours daily? This remarkable behavior is tied to their hunting habits. Lions, as apex predators, have evolved to be both efficient and powerful hunters. By conserving energy, they can engage in short bursts of incredible activity, especially when chasing down prey. This means that while they might seem like lazy cats lounging in the sun, they are actually saving their strength for those critical moments when they need it most. Hunting often requires a lot of energy, so after a successful hunt, lions retreat to rest and recover, sometimes for the entire day. This sleep pattern is essential for maintaining their overall health and ability to hunt effectively. If you think about it, these majestic animals are masters at balancing relaxation and energy management, ensuring they stay at the top of the food chain. Isn't nature fascinating? Turns out the truth is that glitter has roots in recycling. This shiny, eye-catching craft staple can be traced back to an innovative machinist named Rushman. He stumbled upon a clever way to tackle the problem of scrap material by crushing it into tiny pieces. Instead of letting waste pile up, Rushman's process transformed discarded bits into the sparkly substance we all know and love today. As a result, glitter became not just a popular crafting material, but also a symbol of creativity and joy in various arts. Now, this colorful addition can be found everywhere, from birthday party decorations to high-fashion runway shows. It's amazing to think that what once seemed like scraps would evolve into a multi-billion-dollar industry. The next time you sprinkle some glitter on a project, remember the recycling genius behind its creation? Rushman. Isn't it cool how innovation can result in such fun products? Why exactly does a neutron star collision create gold? When two neutron stars, incredibly dense remnants of massive stars, crash into each other, they unleash a spectacular explosion known as a kilonova. This cosmic event is not only visually stunning, but also incredibly significant. It's responsible for creating many of the universe's heavy metals, including gold. During the collision, the intense conditions lead to rapid nucleosynthesis, where atomic particles fuse to form heavier elements. In fact, a single kilonova can produce an astounding amount of gold, potentially equivalent to several Earths in mass. These precious materials then spread throughout space, enriching the cosmic environment and eventually finding their way into planets and even us. So the gold in your jewelry may actually have originated from deep space. Isn't it amazing to think about the cosmic connections behind the elements we cherish? Is it really true that Paris Hilton bought a dog mansion? You heard it right. Paris Hilton, the famous socialite and entrepreneur, splurged a whopping $325,000 on a luxurious house just for her furry friends in Los Angeles. This isn't your average doghouse, it's a lavish two-story home boasting designer furniture that far surpasses what many would spend on their own homes. Inside, you'll find cozy upholstered sofas, colorful beanbags, and specially designed dog beds, all tailored to make her pets feel like royalty. The lavish canine abode is valued at more than the average large two-story, five-bedroom house in the area. Imagine your pets living in such style, complete with all the comforts of home. Paris clearly believes in giving her dogs the best, showcasing how some pet owners are willing to go above and beyond to pamper their pets. This extravagant purchase raises the question, have we entered a new era of pet luxury, where dogs enjoy five-star living just like they're humans? Did you know that flying can make you gassy? When airplanes ascend to cruising altitudes, the pressure in the cabin decreases significantly, which can lead to some unexpected consequences for our bodies. This drop in pressure often affects digestion, causing gas to expand in our intestines. As a result, you might find yourself experiencing more flatulence than usual during your flight. This phenomenon happens because the air inside your body expands as external pressure decreases. So while you're enjoying the clouds outside your window, your tummy may be doing a little more work than normal. Factors like the types of foods you eat before your flight can also play a role. Foods that are high in carbohydrates or fiber can increase gas production. So next time you board a plane, remember to be mindful of what you eat, or you might just join the ranks of frequent flyers who need to excuse themselves during the flight. Guess what Johnny Depp and Hunter S. Thompson have in common? Johnny Depp has brought the wild spirit of Hunter S. Thompson to life in two unforgettable films. Known for his eccentric character, Thompson was a groundbreaking journalist and author whose work captured the chaotic essence of 1960s America. Depp first portrayed him in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, diving headfirst into a psychedelic adventure through the desert. He embodied Thompson's quirks, from his wild hair to his love for rum and surreal escapades, and that performance earned him significant acclaim. Later, Depp revisited Thompson in The Rum Diary, showcasing a more reflective side of the writer as he navigates love and journalism in a 1950s Puerto Rico. The roles demonstrate Depp's incredible range, allowing him to capture Thompson's complexity and wit in different contexts. Both films offer a unique glimpse into the life of a man who challenged conventions and lived life on his terms. How did Depp manage to capture Thompson's essence so perfectly? Can you imagine cleaning parks with robots? In Finland, innovative hedgehog-shaped robots are on a mission to keep parks clean and tidy. These adorable little machines are designed to navigate public spaces using clever sensors that help them avoid obstacles and spot litter. As they roll around, they collect trash, showcasing an exciting blend of technology and environmental conservation. This eco-friendly approach not only makes parks more enjoyable for visitors, but it also helps reduce the harmful effects of waste on nature. Picture walking through a beautifully maintained park without seeing a single piece of litter, all thanks to these helpful robots. By employing such advanced technology, Finland demonstrates how creativity and innovation can play a crucial role in protecting our planet. What other cool tech solutions might we see in the future to keep our environment clean? Surprisingly, it's a fact that children once played with animal bladders. Back in the day, before rubber balloons were invented, kids found fun in some rather unusual places. Animal bladders, which are the elastic sacs that store urine in animals, were cleaned, inflated, and used for play. These natural balloons were quite the hit, allowing children to enjoy tossing and catching games. Despite their origins, the bladders were surprisingly effective for this purpose, often making children laugh and cheer as they played. While it might sound strange to us today, this practice illustrates just how resourceful kids can be with what they have available. Eventually, as technology evolved, rubber balloons became the preferred choice, offering more colors and shapes and turning birthday parties into magical celebrations. Can you imagine replacing those colorful balloons with animal bladders? Let's uncover the truth about Vredefort crater. The Vredefort crater, located in South Africa, is the largest crater on Earth, measuring an astonishing 300 kilometers in diameter. Formed over 2 billion years ago by a massive asteroid impact, it offers a fascinating glimpse into our planet's history. This ancient crater is not just a geological wonder, it's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site recognized for its unique landscape and significance in understanding Earth's evolution. The impact that created Vredefort was so powerful it altered the surrounding rock formations and has left a profound imprint on the region. Today, the crater features rolling hills, unique geological features, and rich biodiversity, making it a popular spot for geologists and adventure seekers alike. You can explore the area by hiking or taking guided tours to appreciate its immense scale and beauty. Have you ever imagined standing in a spot where an asteroid once collided with Earth? Visiting Vredefort is a chance to connect with our planet's dramatic past and witness nature's strength firsthand. This might surprise you. Danish artist creates giant trolls. This might surprise you. Danish artist Thomas Dambo is known for his incredible large-scale sculptures that feature fantastical creatures, particularly giant trolls. These amazing figures are crafted from recycled materials, with reclaimed wood being a favorite choice. Dambo's outdoor installations blend beautifully with nature, often placed in forests and parks to create an enchanting experience. When you visit, you're not just admiring art, you're embarking on an interactive treasure hunt. Each troll and mythological figure is strategically hidden, urging visitors to explore their surroundings and discover these incredible creations. The thrill of finding each sculpture adds an element of adventure, making art a part of the natural landscape. By using recycled materials, Dambo not only highlights the importance of sustainability, but also inspires awe through his imaginative designs. Have you ever seen such a unique combination of nature and art? You won't believe how many boating accidents happen during bathroom breaks. A surprising 18% of all boating accidents are caused by people trying to urinate off the side of a boat. This statistic highlights a funny yet serious issue many boaters may not consider. When nature calls, some individuals might feel it's acceptable to relieve themselves right there on the boat's edge. However, shifting weight and unexpected movements can lead to slips and falls overboard, or even collisions with other boats. The thrill of being on the water can sometimes lead to risky decisions. To avoid these mishaps, boaters are encouraged to take preventative measures. It's always a good idea to plan ahead, and identify where bathroom facilities are, or bring portable options, especially on long trips. Additionally, staying aware of your surroundings and the passengers on your boat can help decrease the chances of an accident. So next time you're out enjoying the waves, remember to think before you take that leap for relief. Did you know raindrops can speed like a car? The truth is, average raindrops fall at an impressive speed of 9 to 10 meters per second, which is about 22 miles per hour. This speed might not seem too fast compared to a speeding vehicle, but it's pretty swift for something as delicate as a drop of water. When it rains heavily, these tiny droplets can collide with surfaces, creating that signature sound we associate with a downpour. Ever wondered why rain feels refreshing? As raindrops land, they can cool the air, bringing relief on a hot day. The size of raindrops also matters. Larger drops can fall faster, while smaller ones might drift gently to the ground. The next time you feel rain on your skin, think about the speed at which those droplets are racing to reach you. How cool is it that something so simple can move so quickly? Guess what really drives your thoughts and actions? The human brain operates on just about 20 watts of power, which is enough to light a small bulb. This astonishing amount of energy is used to facilitate communication between billions of neurons. These neurons constantly send signals to one another, enabling everything from deep thoughts to movements and even emotions. Imagine a busy highway where countless cars, representing neurons, rush to their destinations, ensuring that you can think clearly, feel deeply, and react quickly to the world around you. Even with such minimal power, the brain orchestrates complex processes, allowing us to learn, remember, and even create art. So the next time you feel overwhelmed by your thoughts, just remember that your brain is performing incredible feats of energy management, even without the bright lights. Did you know the NFL halftime show started in 1967? This exciting spectacle kicked off alongside the very first Super Bowl and has since evolved into a must-see event that attracts millions of viewers. Initially, halftime performances were simple and meant to entertain fans while the field was prepared for the second half of the game. However, as the years rolled by, particularly in the 1990s, the show turned into an extravagant showcase featuring major artists like Michael Jackson, Prince, and Beyoncé. They brought creative flair and unforgettable performances, making halftime as significant as the game itself. This shift transformed the show into a cultural phenomenon, often generating buzz for its bold themes and choices of performers. While many celebrate these star-studded performances, some have sparked controversy over various issues, showing how deeply intertwined sports and entertainment have become in American culture. Experience Europe's biggest kite festival in Denmark. This lively celebration takes place annually on the picturesque island of Denmark, attracting kite enthusiasts and families from all over the continent. Known as the largest kite festival in Europe, it transforms the skies into a vibrant tapestry of colors and shapes, featuring kites of all sizes and designs fluttering against a backdrop of blue sky. As the gentle sea breeze blows, participants showcase their unique kites, ranging from traditional designs to stunning modern creations. The festival is not only about flying kites, though. It's a hub of cultural exchange, with various food stalls, craft vendors, and live performances that entertain visitors of all ages. Families enjoy workshops where they can create their very own kites, making it a perfect way to bond with kids while learning about this fun art form. This event not only highlights the beauty of kiting, but also strengthens the community, making it a must-see for anyone looking to experience Denmark's charm. Are you ready to fly high with creativity? Did you know that Dubai houses the tallest building? This stunning city in the United Arab Emirates is famously home to the Burj Khalifa, which soars to an incredible height of 828 meters. Finished in 2010, the Burj Khalifa is not just a feat of engineering, it's a symbol of Dubai's rapid growth and ambition. With 163 floors, the skyscraper offers breathtaking views from its observation decks, attracting millions of visitors each year. This architectural marvel features a unique design inspired by Islamic architecture, and it's surrounded by beautiful parks and fountains, making the entire area feel like a modern oasis. But Dubai isn't just about the Burj Khalifa. It's also known for its luxury shopping, vibrant nightlife, and rich culture. Have you ever thought about visiting this dazzling city to experience its blend of tradition and innovation? You might be shocked to learn that elephants walk silently. This incredible ability comes from their advanced musculoskeletal system, which gives them remarkable control over their massive movements. Imagine a four-wheel drive vehicle maneuvering through rough terrain. That's how elephants navigate their environment. They can brake and accelerate each leg individually, allowing them to tackle challenging landscapes with amazing precision. One fascinating aspect is that elephants lack kneecaps on their front legs. This unique feature helps distribute their weight evenly across their legs, reducing the risk of joint injuries and helping them maintain stability. With a combination of strength and elegance, elephants can roam their habitats quietly despite weighing several tons. This silent mobility is crucial for their survival, as it allows them to approach water sources and forage for food without alerting predators. Isn't it amazing how nature has equipped these gentle giants? Here's a wild fact about Norway's thrilling Bolten. Adventurous hikers flock to Bolten, a unique rock formation that dangles dramatically between two towering cliffs, offering the ultimate adrenaline rush. Suspended over a staggering drop of 3,228 feet, this daring spot is perfect for those looking to capture breathtaking photos that showcase the incredible cliffside views. While standing on this precarious perch, many hikers feel a mix of exhilaration and fear, making the experience unforgettable. However, it's important to remember that this risky endeavor comes with its fair share of dangers, like strong winds and loose stones. Safety precautions are crucial, yet many thrill seekers are drawn to the challenge. The allure of posing on the edge of this stunning rock makes it a must-visit destination for adventure lovers and photographers alike. Would you dare to step out onto Bolten? Believe it or not, the Sunhouse 360 homes spin for sunshine. These fascinating homes, crafted by talented architects in Malaga, Spain, are taking eco-friendly living to a whole new level. Imagine a house that rotates throughout the day, always positioning itself to face the sun. This innovative design allows the homes to maximize solar energy absorption, which is crucial for harnessing renewable energy. By doing this, residents can save an impressive amount, up to 70% on their energy bills. This means less dependency on traditional energy sources and a step forward in sustainable living. The architects aim to create a functional yet stylish home that adapts to its environment, making it perfect for those who care about the planet. With the ability to pivot and adjust, these homes not only provide comfort, but also contribute to a greener future. As climate change continues to be a pressing concern, innovations like the Sunhouse 360 highlight the importance of smart design in our efforts to live sustainably. Could this be the future of housing? Discover the amazing origins of The Simpsons. The Simpsons is not just a beloved show, it represents a pivotal moment in animated television history. Created by Matt Groening, this show first hit screens in 1989 and quickly gained popularity for its sharp humor and cultural commentary. What many don't know is that it was developed alongside other animated series like Yaskemi Ovcha and Yabba Dabba, which were part of a wave of innovations in the animation industry. Simpsons made its mark by combining satire, relatable characters, and a unique family dynamic, setting it apart from its predecessors. Its influence can be seen today in countless animated programs that followed. So when you laugh at Homer's antics or Marge's frustrations, remember that this iconic series not only shaped entertainment, but also opened doors for future animation, encouraging diverse storytelling and creative freedom. Have you ever thought about how these early influences shaped your favorite shows? Did you know Mount Etna is always active? This famous volcano located on the east coast of Sicily, Italy, is one of the most active volcanoes globally, with fiery eruptions recorded for over 2,500 years. Each eruption not only showcases nature's power, but also plays a vital role in shaping the landscape around it. As lava flows cool and solidify, they form new land that enriches the soil, turning the once barren ground into a fertile paradise. This nutrient-rich soil has dramatically impacted local agriculture, making the region ideal for cultivating grapes, olives, and citrus fruits. Farmers benefit from the volcanic activity, producing some of the highest quality wines and delicious fruits that are enjoyed far and wide. Living alongside Mount Etna, the Sicilian people have learned to respect its might while reaping the rewards of its gifts. So the next time you taste a robust Sicilian wine or a sweet orange, remember the incredible force of Mount Etna that made it possible. Guess what really drives Olympus Mons to greatness? This colossal mountain, situated on Mars, holds the title of the tallest mountain in our entire solar system. Rising around 24 kilometers high, Olympus Mons is an astonishing 3 times taller than our Earth's Mount Everest. Imagine standing at the base of this giant and gazing up. It would take your breath away. Olympus Mons is not just tall, it's also incredibly wide, spanning roughly 600 kilometers across, which is about the size of the state of Arizona. How did this giant form? Unlike Earth's mountains that typically rise from tectonic activity, Olympus Mons was created by repeated volcanic eruptions over millions of years. Because Mars has a thin atmosphere and lower gravity, the eruptions could build up a mountain much taller than Earth's. This fascinating structure offers a glimpse into the volcanic activity of Mars and teaches us about planetary geology. As we explore Mars further, Olympus Mons beckons with answers about our solar system's past. What secrets does it still hold for us to discover? You might be shocked to learn that pigeon shooting was Olympic. This unusual sport was introduced at the 1900 Paris Games and saw competitors aim at live pigeons released into the air. Imagine an Olympic event where marksmen fired at real birds instead of clay targets. The event featured 300 live birds, and those who were skilled at shooting could earn medals. However, this practice was met with controversy and disapproval from animal rights advocates. As the years progressed, the Olympic Committee recognized the need for more humane and less controversial sports, leading to the eventual removal of live pigeon shooting from the Games. Despite its brief appearance, this event serves as a reminder of how diverse Olympic sports can be, showcasing unique aspects of human skill and tradition, yet evolving with societal values. Today, Olympic events go beyond traditional sports, embracing new competitions that reflect modern interests and ethics. Isn't it fascinating how the Olympics continue to change over time? Guess what once roamed the Earth at 10 feet tall? The terror birds, or forest racidi, were incredible creatures that thrived millions of years ago. Imagine encountering a bird that stood as tall as a human and sprinted at speeds of 40 miles per hour. These fascinating flightless birds had impressive large beaks designed for their carnivorous diet, allowing them to hunt and eat other animals. They were top predators in their ecosystems, dominating the landscapes of prehistoric South America. What's even more striking is their unique adaptation. Without the ability to fly, they became rapid runners, using their speed to chase down prey and avoid threats. Picture a scene where these giant birds dash through ancient forests, completely transforming their environment. The terror birds remind us of the amazing diversity of life that existed long ago and how different the world was before humans arrived. What other secrets do you think the past holds? Guess what really drives your every step? It may surprise you to learn that taking just one step engages up to 200 muscles in an adult human. Our bodies are quite the complex machines, and every simple action we take requires a well-coordinated effort of various muscle groups. When you lift your foot, dozens of muscles in your legs, hips, and core spring into action to ensure a smooth and balanced motion. Each muscle works in harmony, sending signals from your brain that coordinate everything from your posture to your stride. This intricate dance of muscles not only allows you to walk, but it also showcases the incredible adaptability and strength of the human body. So the next time you take a stroll, remember that a simple step is a powerful display of physical teamwork. How many muscles are at work during your casual walk? Surprisingly, it's a fact that humoral theory shaped medicine. This intriguing concept, which proposed that our bodies are governed by 4 fluids, blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile, was the cornerstone of Western medical thought for over 1,000 years. Ancient Greek thinkers, like Hippocrates and Galen, believe that the balance of these humors determine not only physical health, but also personality traits. For example, someone with too much blood might be considered cheerful and sociable, while an excess of black bile could lead to melancholy. While modern science reveals that this theory is flawed, its influence persists in how we think about health and temperament. Even as new discoveries in anatomy and biology emerged, the humoral theory continued to resonate, showcasing Greek ideas' remarkable longevity in influencing medicine and psychology. Isn't it fascinating how ideas from centuries ago still echo in today's world? Did you know about the world's tallest home? The Central Park Tower penthouse in New York City proudly holds the record as the tallest residence in the entire world. Nestled between the 129th and 131st floors of a stunning 1,550-foot skyscraper, this remarkable luxury apartment is more than just a place to live. It's an experience. Imagine yourself in this sprawling penthouse featuring 7 spacious bedrooms and 8 luxurious bathrooms, along with 3 stylish powder rooms. Designed for comfort and elegance, the residence showcases large windows that frame breathtaking views of the iconic New York City skyline, making every glance outside a spectacular moment. With expansive terraces, you can enjoy the fresh air while taking in the buzz of the city below. Living here means having a front-row seat to one of the most vibrant urban landscapes in the world. Whether you're looking for a place to entertain guests or enjoy a quiet evening, this penthouse allows residents to relish the best of city living in ultimate luxury. How would you like to call this stunning place home? Dive into the Mariana Trench's amazing depths. This incredible location is the deepest part of our oceans, plunging nearly 11,000 meters below the surface. To put that in perspective, if you drop Mount Everest into the trench, its peak would still be over a mile underwater. Located in the western Pacific Ocean, the trench is a fascinating area of study for scientists. Its extreme depths create conditions that are unlike anywhere else on Earth, with crushing pressure and near-freezing temperatures. These harsh environments host bizarre creatures that have adapted to survive in total darkness, showcasing the wonders of evolution. Despite being so remote, researchers like those from the NOAA have used submersibles to explore this alien world, discovering new species and gaining insights into Earth's geological processes. The Mariana Trench remains one of the least explored areas on our planet, sparking curiosity about what else might be lurking in its dark abyss. What secrets does this underwater giant still hold? What if I told you about the ALO harness for blind dogs? This innovative harness is designed specifically for dogs with vision impairments, providing them a new level of independence. The standout feature is the front ring, which acts as a touch sensor. This means that when a blind dog approaches an obstacle, the harness gently alerts them, helping to prevent collisions. By using tactile feedback, the ALO harness empowers dogs to navigate their environment safely. This tool not only keeps them safe, but also boosts their confidence, enhancing their quality of life. Imagine how much happier your furry friend could be, exploring parks and neighborhoods without the constant worry of running into things. With the ALO harness, blind dogs can enjoy a more adventurous life while their owners rest easy, knowing their pets are protected. Isn't it amazing how technology can enhance the lives of our beloved companions? Let's uncover the truth about Antarctic brain changes. A fascinating study reveals that living in a remote Antarctic station for several months can actually shrink a key area of the brain. Researchers found that the hippocampus, which is crucial for memory and learning, decreased in size by an average of 7% among the crew members. This shrinkage contrasts sharply with healthy individuals in less isolated environments who did not show similar changes. The extreme conditions of isolation, harsh weather, and close quarters may contribute to these brain alterations. It raises important questions about how extreme environments impact our mental health and brain function. Are these changes reversible, or do they have lasting effects on memory and cognition? Understanding these phenomena can help us prepare for future long-term space missions where isolation might be just as intense. What do you think about the brain's ability to adapt to such challenges? Why exactly does Norway need to worry about this virus? Recently, health officials have issued a warning about a new virus spreading in Norway. While the virus isn't classified as severe, it still carries potential health risks, particularly for vulnerable populations like the elderly and those with pre-existing conditions. Symptoms could range from mild to moderate, leading to increased stress on healthcare services. In response, public health authorities are urging people to practice good hygiene, like frequent hand washing and staying home when feeling unwell. It's crucial for everyone to stay informed and vigilant to prevent the virus from spreading further. By taking simple precautions and fostering community awareness, Norwegians can work together to minimize the impact of this virus. Will you take the necessary steps to protect yourself and your loved ones? Can you believe a pianist plays without hands? Jonathan Bastos, a truly inspiring musician, was born without hands, yet he has mastered the piano in a way that captivates audiences everywhere. This exceptional talent defies traditional expectations of musicianship. Instead of playing with hands, Bastos uses his forearms and remarkable finger-like movements to strike the keys with incredible precision. His story is a testament to resilience and creativity, showing us that limits exist only if we allow them to. Rather than feeling hindered by his physical condition, Bastos channels his passion into each performance, bringing deep emotion and skill to his music that often surpasses that of many traditional players. He performs pieces that range from classical to contemporary, proving that greatness can emerge from unexpected places. Bastos has become a source of inspiration not just for aspiring musicians, but for anyone facing challenges in their lives. His ability to express profound feelings through music invites us to rethink our definitions of talent and capability. How much can we achieve with the right mindset? Is Sirmione Italy's most stunning lakeside treasure? This picturesque town, nestled on a narrow strip of land, juts 2.5 miles into the shimmering expanse of Lake Garda, the largest lake in Italy. Imagine walking along its serene shores while enjoying breathtaking views of crystal-clear waters, lapping gently alongside vibrant mountains. With its rich history dating back to Roman times, Sirmione is not just about natural beauty. Visitors can explore ancient ruins like the impressive Scalagero Castle, which offers a glimpse into the town's storied past. The charming streets are lined with delightful cafes and shops, perfect for indulging in gelato or picking up unique souvenirs. Whether you're soaking up the sun on a lakeside beach or wandering through the quaint town center, Sirmione beautifully combines relaxation and adventure, making it a must-visit destination for anyone traveling through northern Italy. You might be shocked to learn that goats are brilliant. Scientists have discovered that these clever animals can solve complex puzzles and remember their solutions for nearly a year. Imagine that. While we humans often forget why we walked into a room just moments after entering, goats seem to have a remarkable knack for remembering past challenges. This sharp memory helps them navigate their environment and find food effectively, making them surprisingly adaptable creatures. Researchers have conducted experiments showing that goats can recall certain tasks and strategies well after they first learned them. Such memory skills are essential in the wild, where remembering locations of resources can mean survival. So next time you see a goat, remember that there's a brain behind those big eyes, and they might just be outsmarting us in ways we never expected. Did you know about Tesla's door handle dilemma? Tesla's sleek and stylish, retractable door handles have caught the eye of many car enthusiasts, but they come with a significant flaw. They can freeze in cold weather. This design, aimed at enhancing the vehicle's look, has left some owners facing the frustrating experience of being locked out during chilly mornings. The situation worsens as emergency responders express their worries about safety. In emergencies, having a quick way to access a vehicle is crucial, and these handles may complicate rescues when every second counts. Critics argue that while innovation is important, it should not compromise safety or accessibility. With the growing popularity of electric vehicles, perhaps it's time for Tesla to consider redesigning these handles to ensure they function reliably in all weather conditions. What do you think? Should style or safety take priority? Why exactly does sauna culture thrive in Finland? It's because saunas are more than just cozy retreats. They are vital to Finnish life. Almost every household in Finland has one, creating an important space for relaxation, socializing, and even conducting business. Imagine stepping into a warm, wooden room filled with the soothing sound of water splashing on hot stones. This tradition fosters a sense of community, where friends and family can unwind and share meaningful conversations. Additionally, saunas promote health by helping to ease stress and improve circulation, supporting Finland's commitment to overall well-being. In a country where the winters can be long and harsh, stepping into a sauna represents comfort and resilience. Interestingly, vital discussions, including sealing important business deals, often happen here, highlighting the sauna as a unique meeting point. So when you visit Finland, stepping into a sauna isn't just about relaxation. It's about immersing yourself in a rich culture that cherishes togetherness and wellness. Isn't that a fascinating aspect of daily life in Finland? Is it really true that movies can lose millions? In a jaw-dropping turn of events, the 2023 film The Marvels has set a record for suffering the largest estimated nominal loss in cinematic history, with a staggering deficit of $237 million. This significant financial blow highlights the unpredictable nature of the film industry, where even high-profile releases can flop at the box office. Despite featuring beloved characters from the Marvel Universe, The Marvels struggled to attract audiences, facing stiff competition from other blockbusters and an ever-evolving movie landscape. The film's failure raises questions about marketing strategies, audience preferences, and the challenges filmmakers face today. As streaming services continue to dominate, viewers' tastes shift, making it tough for traditional films to perform well. Could this record loss change how studios approach future projects? It certainly emphasizes the high stakes of filmmaking. What if fluorine acted like a reckless fire starter? Imagine a person tossing gasoline on a bonfire, completely unaware of the chaos about to unfold. That's a perfect metaphor for fluorine, a chemical element known for its incredible reactivity. Fluorine is the most electronegative element, meaning it has an intense desire to bond with other substances. This fierce nature can lead to explosive and dangerous reactions, similar to how flames leap when ignited with gasoline. When fluorine comes into contact with compounds, it often forms highly unstable molecules, which makes it notorious in chemistry labs. The excitement of working with fluorine is shadowed by its volatility, as even the slightest temptation to mix it with the wrong part can result in hazardous situations. Scientists must handle fluorine with utmost caution, using specialized equipment to contain its fierce spirit. So, the next time you think about gases or elements, remember fluorine's wild personality and the potential danger it brings with its fiery zeal. Guess what really drives the Steinwinter Supercargo 2040? This impressive truck is specifically designed for transporting enormous loads, including items like airplanes and industrial machinery. What sets it apart is its powerful hydraulic system, which allows the truck to lift heavy weights effortlessly, making it a true marvel of engineering. Imagine maneuvering such massive cargo without the fear of tipping over. That's where the Supercargo 2040 shines. Thanks to its advanced stability features, it can tackle complex driving scenarios with ease. For instance, during tight turns or navigating bumpy roads, the truck remains steady, ensuring that precious cargo isn't damaged. This kind of precision and reliability is essential in industries that rely on heavy transport, as any mishap can lead to enormous losses. So next time you see a truck hauling something gigantic, think about the technology behind it, like the Steinwinter Supercargo 2040, making the impossible possible. Can you believe tungsten's boiling point is mind-blowing? Tungsten holds an incredible title. It has the highest boiling point of all elements, soaring to a staggering 5,755 degrees Celsius or 10,031 degrees Fahrenheit. This phenomenal property makes tungsten stand out among metals, many of which would turn to vapor long before reaching such high temperatures. Imagine a metal that remains solid even in fiery conditions. Its impressive heat resistance is one reason why tungsten is used in various high-temperature applications, like light bulb filaments and rocket engine nozzles. Engineers and scientists appreciate tungsten for its strength and stability, which allow it to perform reliably where other materials would fail. So the next time you think about elements, remember tungsten and its remarkable ability to withstand extreme heat. Isn't it fascinating how elements have such unique characteristics? Can you believe there are no bridges over the Amazon? The Amazon River, one of the longest rivers in the world, flows through South America, mainly in Brazil, and is a stunning natural wonder. Despite its vast size and importance, the river is entirely free of bridges. This might sound surprising, but the dense rainforest on either side makes it difficult to build and maintain them. The river itself is often too wide and deep, while the land surrounding it is filled with wildlife and indigenous communities who depend on the natural environment. Instead of bridges, many people rely on boats to cross the river, which adds to the rich tapestry of cultural and economic life in the region. Without bridges, the Amazon remains a remarkable example of a river that flows unrestrained by human construction. This unique aspect not only preserves the natural beauty of the area, but also presents challenges for transportation and infrastructure. So next time you think of the Amazon River, imagine a world where it flows freely, untouched by steel and concrete. Ever thought about why Banao terraces are so incredible? The Banao rice terraces, located in the stunning mountains of the Philippines, were masterfully hand-carved over 2,000 years ago. These remarkable terraces showcase the ingenuity of the Ifugao people, who transformed steep mountain slopes into breathtaking agricultural fields. Each layer of terraces is not just beautiful, they create a unique ecosystem for growing rice, providing food and sustenance for generations. The terraces are often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world, due to their incredible engineering and cultural significance. They showcase traditional farming methods that have remained largely unchanged, even in our modern world. UNESCO recognized their importance, designating them as a World Heritage Site. Today, they are a popular destination for travelers eager to experience the rich culture and breathtaking views. So what are you waiting for? Dive into the history and beauty of Banaue. Guess what really drove soldiers during World War II? It turns out that many troops from countries like Japan, America, and Britain turned to hard drugs to cope with the immense pressures of battle. The German military was actually the first to utilize amphetamines, giving their soldiers a quick boost in energy during critical engagements. As the conflict raged on, these stimulant drugs became widely accepted among various forces as a way to enhance alertness, reduce fatigue, and even break through the mental barriers of fear. Some soldiers reported feeling invincible, but the long-term effects and potential for addiction were often overlooked in the chaos of war. This reliance on substances highlights a troubling aspect of military life, where the urgent need to perform under extreme circumstances sometimes led to dangerous habits. How did this affect the outcome and morality of the conflict? Have you ever seen a chicken take flight? While we often think of chickens as mostly grounded birds, they actually have the ability to fly short distances. Contrary to popular belief, chickens can manage impressive bursts of flight that can last up to 13 seconds. This might not sound like much compared to other birds, but for a chicken, it's an exciting feat. Their strong leg muscles help them launch into the air, allowing for short sprints upward or across a yard. Typically, they flap their wings to create enough lift, which can be crucial for escaping predators or reaching higher ground, like a low branch. Interestingly, this ability is also influenced by the breed. Some chickens, like the Old English game, are more flighty than their heavier counterparts, like the Cornish. So next time you see a chicken strutting around, remember that this seemingly clumsy bird can surprise you with its hidden talent. Isn't it fascinating how they showcase skills you wouldn't expect from them? Discover the record-breaking paper airplane launch in Arizona. In 2012, a massive paper airplane, measuring an incredible 45 feet long, took to the skies in Arizona. This impressive feat used reinforced cardboard to not only ensure the plane's strength, but also to improve its aerodynamics. Engineers and enthusiasts gathered to witness this unique launch, showcasing how creativity and engineering skills combined can produce astonishing results. The airplane wasn't just about size, it also demonstrated principles of flight, like lift and drag, which are essential in aviation. Making a paper airplane might sound simple, But engineering one that can actually fly at such a scale is a different story. This launch highlighted how playful experimentation can lead to remarkable achievements and inspire future generations of builders and dreamers. Can you imagine what other incredible projects engineers will come up with next? You might be shocked to learn that rats love jazz. A fascinating study revealed that these little creatures have surprising preferences when it comes to music. Researchers observed that when rats were sober, they opted for quiet, calm environments, showing their natural inclination to chill out. However, everything changed when cocaine was introduced into the mix. Under the influence of the drug, the rats displayed a keen interest in jazz music, suggesting they had a hidden party side ready to groove. This playful behavior highlights how substance use can affect choices, even in animals. The study opens doors to understanding how addiction can influence our perceptions and behaviors. It's an intriguing look at the complexities of animal psychology, making us wonder what other surprises nature has in store. Could there be more to animals than we realize? You won't believe this about prime numbers. As of October 2024, the largest known prime number is truly astounding, boasting over 41 million digits. This enormous number was discovered through a collaborative effort known as the Great Internet Mersenne Prime Search, GIMPS, where math enthusiasts from around the world help find ever larger prime numbers. But there's more than just curiosity at play. GIMPS offers a monetary reward of over $3,000 for anyone who stumbles upon a new prime number, making the search exciting and competitive. Prime numbers are fascinating because they can only be divided by one in themselves, making them the building blocks of mathematics. Their applications stretch from encryption and computer security to patterns in nature. As we continue this thrilling quest for new primes, who knows what extraordinary numbers await discovery? What will the next prime number look like? Let's uncover the truth about Fritz Gerli's bold, satirical article. In 1932, German journalist Fritz Gerli wrote a daring piece that took aim at Adolf Hitler's deep-seated bigotry by claiming he belonged to the Mongolian race. This satirical twist cleverly highlighted the absurdity of Hitler's racist ideologies, exposing how irrational and unfounded such beliefs were. Unfortunately, the rise of the Nazis brought dire consequences for those who dared to speak out. Gerli was arrested and ultimately murdered at the notorious Dachau concentration camp, a chilling reminder of the severe risks faced by journalists and activists during that dark period in history. His bravery in using satire to challenge hatred still resonates today, encouraging us to stand against prejudice and advocate for a more just world. How far would you go to challenge injustice? Can you imagine that much chocolate? Cadbury produces over 300 million chocolates each day, a truly staggering number that can spark anyone's sweet tooth. Just think about it. This enormous production means that tons of milk are needed, as milk is one of the key ingredients in many chocolate creations. Chocolate lovers might be excited to know that the creamy goodness enhances the flavor and texture of the beloved treats. In fact, on average, a bar of chocolate requires about 15% milk, which adds to its smooth richness. The iconic Cadbury Dairy Milk, for example, is famous for its creamy taste, and this milk-centric formula plays a big role in its popularity. So in just one day, Cadbury's operations can call for an incredible amount of milk, underscoring not only the sheer scale of their production, but also the deliciousness that results from it. How amazing is it to think about the teamwork involved in crafting our favorite chocolate bars? Prepare to be amazed by Tom Brady's Super Bowl records. Tom Brady isn't just a football player, he's a Super Bowl legend. With an astonishing 20 records under his belt, he has redefined greatness in the NFL. Most notably, he's the only player to have captured 7 Super Bowl titles, showcasing his ability to shine on the biggest stage time and time again. But that's not all. Brady has also won the Super Bowl MVP award 5 times, more than anyone else in history. His precision passing and exceptional leadership have taken his teams to heights never before seen in professional football. From thrilling comebacks to legendary performances, every appearance in the Super Bowl has added to his incredible legacy. How did he achieve this remarkable success? It all comes down to his work ethic, determination, and passion for the game. As fans, we can only wonder what records he might still break in the future. What if I told you generous bonuses can inspire loyalty? In 2012, young Yuan Queng, the CEO of Lenovo, decided to reward his hard-working employees with an incredible $3 million bonus. This remarkable gesture reached about 10,000 employees, demonstrating a commitment to their welfare and motivation. It didn't stop there. Yuan Queng repeated the act in 2013, proving that rewarding team effort can create a positive workplace culture. Bonus distributions like this are more than just a nice surprise. They show employees their contributions are valued and can lead to increased productivity and job satisfaction. When workers feel appreciated, they tend to stay longer and work harder, positively impacting the whole company. Lenovo, a leader in the tech industry, clearly understands that investing in people is as crucial as investing in technology. What could other companies learn from this example? Let's uncover the truth about square watermelons. Square watermelons, a fascinating product from Japan, go beyond just being a quirky fruit. Farmers cultivate these unique watermelons primarily for their practicality. Unlike their round counterparts, square watermelons stack neatly, making them much easier to transport and display in stores. Plus, their eye-catching shape catches the attention of shoppers, often turning them into conversation starters. While they do come with a higher price tag than traditional watermelons, many people give them as gifts due to their novelty. Imagine receiving a beautifully packaged square watermelon at a summer barbecue. Their unusual shape definitely adds a fun twist to typical fruit gifts. Though round watermelons are still the more common choice, square watermelons have carved out their own niche in Japan's agricultural scene. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can have such a big impact? Prepare to be amazed by medieval peacock dishes. In the Middle Ages, European chefs were true artists, crafting stunning meals that went beyond just taste. One of the most extravagant dishes involved peacocks, where these beautiful birds were not only cooked, but elegantly presented in a way that made them appear alive. The chef would skillfully remove the feathers and then dress the peacock with its own plumage to create a jaw-dropping sight on the dining table. This theatrical flair added an element of drama to the meal, which was often enjoyed during lavish banquets attended by nobles and royals. But it wasn't just about show. These dishes showcased the chef's culinary prowess and creativity. Combining flavors in unique ways was essential, and diners were left spellbound by the blend of taste and visual spectacle. How did such dramatic cooking methods influence today's dining experiences? Here's what actually happens when insects mate. Many female insects mate only once in their lives. This unique mating behavior plays a crucial role in balancing insect populations. In certain regions, scientists have developed a fascinating method to control harmful insect populations. By releasing sterile males into the wild, these sterile males mate with females, who then produce no offspring, effectively reducing the number of pests over time. This approach has successfully wiped out troublesome species in different areas, providing a natural solution without the use of harmful chemicals. It's an elegant dance of nature's balance, where a single encounter can determine the fate of an entire population. By understanding these mating patterns, researchers can harness this knowledge to promote healthier ecosystems and make strides in pest management. Isn't it amazing how a simple mating strategy can lead to such impactful environmental benefits? Most people don't know this, but Monaco is tiny. With a mere 2 square kilometers of land, Monaco is the second smallest country in the world, even smaller than Central Park in New York City. Picture a graceful blend of stunning coastline and elegant buildings crammed into a petite space. Despite its size, Monaco boasts a vibrant lifestyle filled with luxury, fancy casinos, and the world-famous Monaco Grand Prix, where the elite gather to watch fast cars race through the city streets. The country's economy thrives on tourism, banking, and real estate, making it one of the richest places on the planet when you consider wealth per person. Residents enjoy a glamorous life, but it's also a hub where culture and opulence meet, attracting nearly 15 million tourists annually. Monaco's charm lies not just in its grandeur, but also in the tight-knit community that thrives amid the glitz and glamour. How do such riches fit into such a small country? You won't believe this about wild turkeys. It's true that hunters often report something incredible. Turkeys can actually play dead when shot. This astonishing behavior highlights the surprising resilience and cunning of these birds. Imagine a turkey, seemingly lifeless on the ground, only to spring back to life and dash away when approached. It's a clever survival tactic that helps them evade capture in incredibly dire situations. This playing dead trick confuses predators and humans alike, allowing turkeys to escape potential threats. Although it might seem shocking, this strategy is part of the turkey's natural instincts for survival. So next time you think about wild turkeys, remember that they're not just birds, they're crafty survivors employing clever tactics to live another day. You might be shocked to learn that polar bears can change color. Pelusa, a polar bear at the Mendoza Zoo in Argentina, recently gained some unusual fame for sporting a striking purple fur coat. This vibrant hue, far from the typical white fur we associate with polar bears, was the result of a special treatment applied by veterinarians. They used a unique substance to protect her delicate skin from fungus and infections, which temporarily changed the color of her fur. However, this lively purple appearance was not permanent. After a while, Pelusa's fur returned to its original cream color, bringing back the majestic look that polar bears are known for. This interesting case highlights the creativity and care that zookeepers and veterinarians provide to ensure the health of animals, even if it means a temporary fashion statement. Isn't it fascinating how a little bit of science can result in such an eye-catching change?